Good morning, man. Mike Dars here from Southern California, San Marcos to be exact. Wind's blowing in my face pretty hard. I hope this microphone does its job. Today I'm going to talk about a 10-minute routine that kind of rewired my health. I have changed my morning routine 2 or 3 times. Only really 2 times drastically over the last 10-15 years, but I've added a little things, taken things away. A lot of you know my coffee routine. This is a little different. This is a little fitness routine. It's not a workout for me. It may be a workout for you if you're just a beginner or if you haven't done anything in quite a few years. I never thought that something so simple could completely change how I feel and start every day. And that's important for you if you're a male over the age of 50. Listen to this. It's very important how you feel and start your day. In this video, I'm going to give you a 10-minute routine, 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I take 15 minutes. Can give you big results from the comfort of your home. This is Mike Dars. I help men over 50 get healthy, get fit, lose weight, feel better, live a healthy lifestyle. If you're new here, I hope you subscribe to the channel. And if not, give the video a like. That's a free way for you to help me out. Now, most at the time, I was waking up, I was feeling tired, stiff, not really super motivated early in the morning. Common struggles that you probably face also. I've talked about my coffee routine in other videos. I'm gonna put that up here. My water, my coffee, very big to me, and the things that I put into my coffee. But I don't normally drink that coffee first thing in the morning. I will have some water before I do this routine. Wow, this wind's blowing so hard. I hope it doesn't blow my camera over, my phone. But I'm going to give you 3 little steps that I take. 10-minute routine, 15 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes warm up stretching. I always do, I call it stretching like a cat. I do some stretches all the way, but I really like my hands over my head when I'm standing. Stretch back, stretch to the side. I always work my neck. I do some neck rotations, neck rotations. If you played sports or if you were in the military, you do your neck rotations. My neck is always a little stiff because I work my shoulders a lot. I may start with high knee where I'm walking. I got my hands about level with my waist and I'm picking my knees up high for about 30 seconds or so. Get me that, and I do the shoulder rotations. I like to do shoulder rotations. Of course, you want to do these standing up, get blood flowing. Let's get the blood flowing. I'll do a little hip rotation where you standing up, you put your hands on your hips and you just rotate your hips around. It's part of my cat stretching. I also stretch the hips a little bit one way or another. I spend 2 or 3 minutes on this, not that much. It's according to how I feel in the morning. Then I move on to the main part of it. I call it a body weight routine. It's about 5 minutes. You could use bands. I use bands in the gym to stretch. So this early morning routine, I just use body weight. And I don't do any stretch. I just use body weight. And I start with push-ups. This table right here would be absolutely perfect for to stand up. This picnic table is made out of concrete or something, I don't know, but it would be perfect to do push-ups from. And you could have your hands in close, out wide, do different things. Do 2 to 3 sets. I do like 20 to 25 when I'm doing against a countertop or something like that. You might do 5 or 10, whatever you can do. Try to do 2 to 3 sets don't do much rest. Do push-ups and then do squats. I go into squats. This would be a perfect table to squat, standing squat, to squat down. So I got something to hold on to or something to fall into if I can't do them. You don't have to go down really low. You're just trying to keep, going down, coming up, going down, coming up. I've got videos that show you this. and you can do them against a wall where you got your back against a wall and you just go down and take your time. You can do them a lot of different ways. You can use chair, wall. If you've been doing them a while, you don't need anything. You just do them by yourself. Also, something I have incorporated is kind of new is a couple minutes of isometrics, and I've got a video where I showed isometrics. I'll do 2 or 3 minutes of isometrics presses. I do them different ways, and if this is your total workout, I highly suggest that you do push-ups 2 to 3 sets. You do some kind of wall squats if you're able to do them. You could do some planks for your core, or old-fashioned crunches, or you can, and also do the isometrics. Look at my isometric video where I give you different ways to do isometrics and really work your arms, your shoulders, your chest. Look at that. We're not spending a whole lot of time on this, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, depending on what you got. And if this is your workout, if you want to stretch it out a little bit, that's fine. Lasts for about 3 minutes normally. I do deep breathing where I do my 4 by 4 by 4 count. I breathe in through my mouth heavy for a count of 4. I hold it to a count of 4. Sometimes I go to a count of 5. Then I breathe it out. I'll breathe it out through I'll breathe in through my nose and then out through my mouth is how I normally do it. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 or 5 seconds. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I let it out. I'll do this sitting or standing. Now, I'll do this probably 4 times. That's why it's called a 4 by 4 by 4. And I add a little bit of mobility. Sometimes I'll do a one-leg stand, where I'm on one leg and I got one leg up, a foot or so off the ground, a little bit of mobility work. I do a lot of mobility work at the gym, but sometimes I'll do mobility work in between my deep breaths. I'll do the right leg for maybe 10 seconds, the left leg for 10 seconds, where I got one up off the ground trying to keep my balance. You can be near a table or a chair, and so that you don't fall, and then I will go ahead and do the deep breaths, and I finish up, and that's pretty much it. That's all I do. It's a quick early morning. It's not a workout, not for me. It's just a quick routine that you can do just early in the morning to get the blood flowing. It's kind of what I do because I am constantly stretching throughout the day. I'll stretch 2, 3, 4 times a day because I'll stretch again at the gym. Why does it work? It works because what I just said, it gets your blood flowing. You add the stretching, a little bit of strength training there, the mobility, the deep breath work, kind of a mindset thing, it's just gets me going in the morning. You're doing something that most men over 50 do not do. If you're over 50, you haven't done anything in a while, this is a great restart for you. It'll lead to a bit more productive days. I can tell you that, especially if you follow this up with I drink the mushroom coffee after I do this. I sit down and drink that, and that mushroom coffee really gets me alert, get fire. It does something to the brain. It's really, I don't know what it does, but it gives me energy. It's really good for me. And also water. I combine it with the water. I drink plenty of water. I drink probably a half a glass of water before I do any of this, maybe a full glass, and then when I'm done, while I'm making coffee, I'm drinking a full bottle of water. I'd invite you to try this for 7 days. Let me know in the comments how it works for you, or what you do for your early morning work, get your day started. This is a routine to get the day started. This is not my workout plan. My workout is a lot more in depth, and normally it's around an hour to an hour and a half. But this is a great way, if you're new, to get started, get going with your day. And I appreciate a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you later. And please leave comments and share the video if you so choose.